काली काली प्रमदवती न गीत चरितो जगन्नाथ सा जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पताकामी श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री गदाधर शिवासादि श्री गौरव हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
So we, by the causeless mercy of Guru and Krishna, we are doing the parikrama of Dvaraka Puri. And this place we're here now, it's called Jagannath Mandir. Very beautiful, divine deity. You had the darshan of the beautiful deity. And at the same time also you had the darshan of Raghunath Ji. Means Rama, Lakshman and Sita Devi and his dear servants Hanuman Ji. Jai Hanuman Ji ki Jai. Bajrangabali. And also at the same time you also had the darshan of Sadbhuj darshan. Mahaprabhu gave darshan to Sarvam Bhattacharya, 6 arms form. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Jagannath Puri and he was absorbed in the mood of Srimati Radhika. He had darshan of Jagannath and he thought he is Brajendra Nandana Shama Sundar. After a long time separation, Srimati Radhika faints, feeling separation from Krishna. After Sudirga Vipralamba, after a long time of separation, Sudirga Vipralamba, so Krishna left from Vrindavan and went to Mathura, and after that Krishna came to Dvaraka and then to Kurukshetra. In Kurukshetra, he was absorbed in the mood of, like Mahaprabhu was absorbed in the same mood of Srimati Radhika. And then he was having the darshan of Sri Jagannath Ji. So Mahaprabhu wanted to embrace Jagannath and he ran to embrace him. Oh, I'm meeting my beloved Govinda, Mahaprabhu thought. But the pujari stopped Mahaprabhu. He didn't allow him to enter in the altar. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu fainted at that time. And exactly at the same time, Sarvam Bhattacharya, who knew all Vedanta, and he was following the path of Shankaracharya, Sarvam Bhattacharya came and saw Mahaprabhu in the temple of Jagannath. He was Vedantic, he knew all the Vedanta. So he came. He came and then he saw the symptoms of ecstasy in the body of Mahaprabhu. Having all that darshan, Sarvam Bhattacharya thought, this is not a normal person. This is great, certainly a Mahapurush, a great personality. He didn't think that Mahaprabhu was Krishna himself, no, but he was thinking he's probably some special personality, Mahapurush,
क्योंकि शास्त्र में लिखा है
because the scriptures describe how these symptoms of ecstasy appear in the body when some special moods come. For example, romancha means hair's horripilation, ashru, tears, vaivarna, change of the color. All these symptoms of ecstasy. So he recognized the symptoms of ecstasy. He had read in the scriptures, but he had never seen before, Sarvabhaumacharya never seen before, all the symptoms of ecstasy in someone's body. That's why Sarvabhaumacharya stopped the panditas, because the panditas were thinking Mahaprabhu is disturbing, the temple. But then he said, no, he's actually feeling ecstasy. Ashta Sattvic Vikara, 8 symptoms of ecstasy. And then Sarvabhaumacharya said, take him to my house. Take this person to my house. And Sarvabhaumacharya instructed like this. The pujaris of Jagannath Puri, they arranged. And they brought Lord Chaitanya to the house of Sarvabhauma, the house of Sarvabhaumacharya. When you go to Jagannath Puri, you know Sweta Ganga? In the other side of Sweta Ganga is the house of Sarvabhaumacharya where he used to live. After some time, when Mahaprabhu woke up from his, he came back to consciousness after fainting, and then Sarvabhauma told, stay here. Stay under my guidance. And come have darshan of Jagannath with me. Don't go alone to have darshan. Come with me. Sarvabhaumacharya had so much affection, right? He was very affectionate and kept Mahaprabhu in his house. And after some time, Nityananda Prabhu and all the other devotees arrived. The devotees who actually were traveling with Mahaprabhu to Jagannath Puri, they arrived later on. And then Nityananda Prabhu asked Sarvabhaumacharya, is Mahaprabhu in your house? And then he said, yes. Yes. Sarvabhauma said, yes, I gave him shelter in my house. Nityananda Prabhu said, you gave him a shelter? Or he has given you shelter? Sarvabhauma said, no, I gave you, it's me who gave him shelter. Nityananda said, okay, after some time you'll understand who has given shelter to whom. Sarvabhaumacharya, he was a great Pandit in Vedanta, intellectual, very knowledgeable, Advaitavadi, monist, very knowledgeable in the Vedanta and monist philosophy. He said, okay. When Mahaprabhu started staying in his house, Sarvabhaumacharya said, look, you are so young and you took sannyas so young. You're only 24 years old and you have taken sannyas already. But you don't know actually the meaning of really taking sannyas. You look like a crazy man, like a madman. Batul. Batul is like a madman. You're like a madman, running around like a madman. You should study properly the Vedanta. Then, if you learn all the tattva, your mind will become fixed. So do one thing, stay here in my house and study the Vedanta and the Shastra. In the Vedanta it's described how to control the mind, how you have to have your mind fixed. Those who cannot fix or control their mind, they cannot actually study the Vedanta. So stay here, and I will teach you the Vedanta. I'll tell you the Vedanta, I'll teach you the Vedanta, okay? Because until you have if you don't have knowledge of the Vedanta, your mind will run here and there. What did I say? If you don't have Gyan and knowledge of Vedanta, the Jiva will just go here and there.
वेदांत के तात्पर्य ये है
What is the meaning of the Vedanta?
लीन हो जाए।
How to merge in Brahma.
आपको मैं ये वेदांत तत्व दर्शन आपको मैं पाठ करूं।
So I will teach you Vedanta, and then your mind will become fixed. If you don't know Tata Siddhanta, then your mind is going here and there, you're running here and there, and you're just like dancing, singing like a madman.
इसलिए मैं ठीक ठीक से आपके जगत गुरु शंकराचार्य के वेदांत दर्शन आपको मैं
So I will teach you Vedanta darshan of Shankaracharya, the philosophy of Vedanta according to Shankaracharya.
महाप्रभु जन्म करके बोले आप मेरे पितृतुल्य हैं। पिताजी की
Mahaprabhu said, you're just like my father.
पिता जैसे पुत्र संतान को जैसे लालन पालन आदि करते हैं,
Just like a father takes care of his children.
आप भी उसी प्रकार ही
You're just like my father, so yes, I will
वेदांत दर्शन
stay with you under your guidance, reading the Siddhanta. Sorry, hearing the Vedanta. Hearing the Vedanta. Sarvam Bhattacharya for 7 days. How many days? 7.
वेदांत दर्शन पाठ करें।
Taught him Vedanta.
धीरो पैर गंभीर होकर बैठे
Mahaprabhu is sitting very quiet, very sober and like serious, hearing.
सर्व भट्टाचार्य
After 7 days,
सारे अपने शिष्यों
Sarvam
के
Bhattacharya asked his disciples, did you understand what I said? Ji.
और सारे उनके शिष्यों
And all the disciples said, Gurudev,
आप जो वेदांत दर्शन पाठ करें शंकराचार्य जी के भाष्य जो है
the commentary of Vedanta that you're giving according to Shankaracharya,
हम लोग ठीक है
we are wet in this water of this commentary, like soaked, completely drenched, because this commentary is so beautiful. Shankaracharya's commentary on Vedanta is so beautiful. We really loved it. We loved it.
अथातो ब्रह्म जिज्ञासा
Atato Brahma Jignasa.
सर्वं खलिदं ब्रह्म सारे वेदांत की एक एक सूत्र सब सारे शिष्य बोले गुरुदेव
All the disciples
आपकी
said,
जो
Gurudeva,
ऐसे वेदांत दर्शन जो है न भूतो न भविष्य
your commentary on Vedanta is like incomparable. No one in the past or in the future has
शंकराचार्य
given a commentary like this, especially
व्याख्या आदि की वेदांत दर्शन
this explanation you've given according to Shankaracharya, Sharirik Bhasha. The commentary of Shankaracharya is called
शारीरिक
Sharirik Bhasha, commentary on Vedanta. What's the name?
और वास्तव
Shankara Bhasha or Sharirik Bhasha is the name of commentary of Shankaracharya on the Vedanta.
कमेंटरी सुन करके हम लोग
Hearing this beautiful commentary, we are just like, we understood that just like water, like it's very clear, just like water.
सर्व भट्टाचार्य महाप्रभु के पूछने लगे
And Sarvabhauma asked Mahaprabhu, oh, you, new sannyas, young sannyas, what do you think?
अपने कुछ विचार बोलो
Tell me what do you think. For 7 days you've been hearing the Vedanta. I told you all the Vedanta for 7 days. But it looks like you haven't no reaction. If you understand, you should like have some reaction, you know.
है कि नहीं
Haji. Yes or no?
तो मैंने देखा कि तुम्हारी कोई विकार नहीं
But I've seen you have no reaction. You're not laughing, you're not nodding, you're not saying anything. You're just like quiet, serious, you know.
तुम्हारे विचार क्या है
What your opinion? What do you think about what you heard?
समझ में आ रही कि
Did you understand what I said?
श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु
And
बोले,
then Mahaprabhu said,
आपने जो श्लोक जो पढ़ रहे हैं
when you read the shlokas of the Vedanta Sutra,
उस श्लोक पढ़ जब आप श्लोक
when you're just reciting the verse,
तब ऐसे लगते हैं
for me it seems like the
सूर्य
blazing sun,
प्रकाशमान हो
beautiful blazing sun, very clear.
होकर के किरणों के
It's like when the sun rises and the sun illuminates everywhere with its rays.
प्रकाशित कर देते हैं। हैं? आज-
Understand?
इसलिए उसी प्रकार जो है
In the same way,
सूत्र जब आप पढ़ते हो
when you read the Vedanta Sutra, the verses from Vedanta Sutra, for me
सूर्य की रश्मि
it seems like the rays of the sun, illuminating everywhere, shining, very nice.
किंतु आप जब
But when you
इसी श्लोक के जब आप व्याख्या जब करते
explain the verse of the Vedanta Sutra,
हैं तब ऐसे लगते हैं
then for me, it seems like the sun is covered with clouds. Sarvam Bhattacharya said, what?
क्या था
What do you mean?
बोले आप जब वेदांत सूत्र व्यासदेव के रचित जो वेदांत सूत्र जब आप
When you read the Vedanta Sutra verses, like the aphorisms of Vedanta, for example, Atat Brahma Jignasa, Shastra Janitvat, Vedanta Sutra Shlokas, Janamadasa Jataha.
ये श्लोक जब आप बोल रहे हैं ऐसे लगते हैं
When you read the verses,
कि किरण के भांति जन्म 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 करने लगा।
For me, it seems like the rays of the sun, blazing and shining, illuminating. But when you give the explanation, it seems like the sun is covered by clouds. Like he's covering, for example, now the sun here with this umbrella. It seems like you're covering the rays of the sun. So all the explanation you're giving is wrong. You're giving wrong explanation. Hearing that, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya started like even trembling because he became angry. I am a great, knowledgeable, intellectual person. I gave sannyasa to many panditas, and he was himself a grihastha, but he gave sannyasa. He gave sannyasa to other people. He hadn't taken sannyasa, but he was giving to other people. He made other people sannyasa, but he was not a sannyasa himself. And he said, I already have given sannyasa to so many people. So he was not he was a grihastha and giving sannyasa to other people. He himself didn't become a tyagi, renounced person. He was in his own family life, but giving renounced others to other people. Mahaprabhu said, the explanation you're giving is completely wrong. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was so angry. He even started like shaking, like trembling, so like angry. He got furious. Okay, so you explain. If I'm giving a wrong explanation, so you explain then. Then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started describing each verse of the Vedanta Sutra in such a beautiful explanation. Hearing that, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya became like stunned. Atata Brahma Jignasa. Now it's time to inquire about God. Mahaprabhu gave such a beautiful explanation on this verse. Hearing that, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was astonished. But still, he had the ego of being a pandit, an intellectual, knowledgeable person. The jivas, they have this abhiman, this ego. We have 4 kinds of egos, everyone. Until the jiva is in the conditioned stage in the material world, he always has 4 egos, abhiman. What are those? Like high birth family. Aishwarya means money, if you have money. Also you become proud. Shri means beauty, if you're beautiful. And if you have knowledge. How many kinds of pride? First, high birth, high family. Second, Aishwarya means if you have a lot of money, opulence. Shri, beauty. And 4, Gyan, knowledge. If you have too much knowledge, you think you're the best of the best. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, you're just a kid, you don't know anything properly yet. But actually Sarvabhauma had this fear in his mind, thinking, actually Mahaprabhu has described such a beautiful way the meaning of the word Brahma. So this verse is there from the Bhagavatam. Atmaramascha munayo nigranta api urukrame. Atmaramascha munayo nigranta api urukrame. Mahaprabhu gives such a beautiful explanation on this verse. Mahaprabhu told 9 explanations of this verse to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Sorry, first Sarvabhauma explained 9 ways this verse. And then Mahaprabhu explained the other 18 ways. Different ways. So first Sarvabhauma explained 9, then Mahaprabhu explained 18 new ways of that verse. So how many ways? Already 27, okay? 9 originally, Sarvabhauma gave 9 explanations of this verse, Atmaramascha munayo. Then Lord Chaitanya gave 18. So 18 plus 9, 27 different explanations to this verse. And then when Mahaprabhu explained the same verse to Sanatana Goswami, Mahaprabhu concluded with 64 extra meanings of this verse. So 9 plus 27 plus 64 equals how much? How many? 64 plus 27. 64 plus 27. 91 different meanings to one verse. All of you are mathematical students, huh? Very good in calculation. Atmaramasya munayo nirganta api urukrame. One verse. How many explanations? 91 explanations to one verse Mahaprabhu gave. So, the meaning of the scriptures is very hard to understand, really, the meaning of the scriptures, you see. Bhagavata is directly the form of God. Every shloka, every syllable, there are so many meanings to each syllable even. Many meanings to one verse. Which meaning you have to take? Accept. To understand that, you need Guru, right? Without the mercy of Guru, you cannot understand the meaning. So if you have a Karmi Guru, he will give the explanation according to the karma. If you have a Gyani Guru, that Gyani Guru would give explanation according to the Gyan, in personal knowledge. If you have a Bhakta Guru, devotee Guru, he'll give explanation according to Bhakti, devotional service, isn't it? So Mahaprabhu explains to Sarvabhauma each verse of the Vedanta. The Advaitavadis, Munis say that God has no form. God is only light with no differentiation, no qualities. Jyotirmaya Brahma, God is only light. Mahaprabhu said, the original meaning of Brahma means Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The main meaning of Brahma is actually Bhagavan. Brahma Shabde Mukha Arte Kohe Bhagavan. There's no one like him. So how can someone be bigger than him or higher than Brahma, than God? The word Brahma comes from the verb root Brihan, which means Brihat, great, unique and unparalleled. How can someone be like him? So Mahaprabhu gave a beautiful explanation. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya couldn't even speak anything. And in the night, he didn't even eat. Sarvabhauma couldn't even have prasad in the evening. Just thinking. Then, at that time, Mahaprabhu came in his dream and said, hey Sarvabhauma, read properly the Vedanta, the scriptures, and you will see this Brahma you're mentioning, Brahma, you're saying is only light. But later on in the scriptures say, Jatir Abhyante Muralidhar Shyama Sundara. Jatir Abhyantare, inside the light there is Krishna playing the flute. This verse from the scriptures. Jatir Abhyantare Muralidhar Shyama Sundara. He has his three-band fold, and there's effulgence coming from his body. And these Advaitavadis, they think that this is Brahma, the Supreme Lord is only light, but actually this light is coming from the body of Krishna. So Mahaprabhu explained all the tattva to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, early in the morning, he came to Mahaprabhu, and then he was thinking. First he thought that Mahaprabhu was a special person, Mahapurush. And then Mahaprabhu gave him the darshan of Sadbhuj, means 6 arms. And Mahaprabhu was actually saying, I am that same Krishna. I am that same Krishna, I am the same Ram.
Krishna
I'm the same
or
Krishna
Kali-yuga,
of Dwapara Yuga. In Kali Yuga, I came as the sannyasi.
Chaitanya
Mahaprabhu gave this darshan.
क्या दर्शन किया?
So you also had this darshan in the temple, Sadbhuja darshan. Have you seen that?
राम स्वरूप के दर्शन कराया, इसलिए राम रघुनाथ मंदिर
So that's why here also the temple of Ram, Raghunath is here, or the Ram.
के मंदिर दर्शन किया आपने,
Also the temple of Sita here,
हैं?
because Mahaprabhu gave this darshan also to Sarvabhauma, like 6 arms, Ram, Krishna and Mahaprabhu.
वही कृष्ण
So he wanted to say, I am the same Krishna of Dwapara Yuga, same Ram as Treta Yuga, of Treta Yuga.
राम और कलयुग में
And in Kali Yuga, I am the sannyasi Sachinandana Gaura Hari.
बहुत सौभाग्य
So we are very fortunate, all of us,
सार्वभौम दर्शन चैतन्य
because we had this Sadbhuj darshan, the darshan of 6 arms of Mahaprabhu. Without the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
ये समझ नहीं
cannot understand all that.
है? इसलिए गौर सुंदर के जितना ही कृपा
So
प्राप्त
the more you attain the mercy of Gaura Sundara,
परिमाण
the more you will
राधा कृष्ण अनुभव
realize Radha and Krishna. Understand?
गौर के कृपा में ना गौर सुंदर
Without the mercy of Gaura Sundara,
राधा कृष्ण के प्रेम प्राप्ति
you cannot attain the prema of Radha and Krishna.
संभव नहीं।
Impossible.
इसलिए क्या करो
So what do you need?
नंदन गौर हरि के
You
चरण
need
में
to
समर्पित
surrender yourself to the feet of Sachinandana Gaura Hari.
आज बहुत अच्छे आप लोग
So nice. You're very fortunate
हैं? यहाँ पर आए हम
that we have come here
महाप्रभु के दर्शन किए।
and we had the darshan of Mahaprabhu. This is very rare darshan.
ये पुजारी लोग पीछे
Even though the pujari
ऐसे रखे
put the dates a little bit to the side,
कि तो हम लोग सौभाग्य है
but we are fortunate
ये चैतन्य महाप्रभु के ऐसे सुंदर
because we had the beautiful darshan of these beautiful dates of Mahaprabhu. Who has had the darshan? Who has had the darshan?
किया कि नहीं
Did you have the darshan?
बोलो वृंदावन के हरि लाल की सच्चिदानंद गौर हरि की जय जय श्री राम गौर सुंदर के अनुगत्य बिना
Without the guidance of Mahaprabhu,
कदापि
it's impossible to attain the prema of Radha Krishna. Impossible.
क्योंकि इस कलयुग में
Because in this Kali Yuga, who will give prema in Kali Yuga?
सच्चिदानंद गौर
Sachinandana Gaura Hari will give prema.
स्वयं भी कहते हैं
Mahaprabhu himself said,
हमारा बिना ब्रज प्रेम अन्य नहीं
no one will give Braja prema except for me.
मैं छोड़ करके ब्रज प्रेम
Except
कोई
for
दे
me,
नहीं पाई
no one can give Braja prema.
इसलिए सच्चिदानंद गौर हरि की शरण में समर्पित हो जाओ
We have to surrender ourselves to the feet of Sachinandana Gaura Hari. Just surrender yourself to the feet of Sachinandana Gaura Hari. No need to do anything. What did I say? Just say, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Gaura Hari. can understand. You should have the deity of Mahaprabhu in your house. You should have the deity of Mahaprabhu in your... If you only have Radha Krishna deity, you won't get the prem. In Kali-yuga, who's the worshipful deity in Kali-yuga? Is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Understand? So the 11th canto, Navajogendra Samvad explains clearly. In Kali-yuga, who's the worshipful deity of Kali-yuga? Worshipful deity in Kali-yuga? Who is? Who is the worshipful deity of Kali-yuga? Navajogendra Samvad. And how we should worship him? First of all, who is the Aradadev, worshipful deity, and with which mantra we should worship him in Kali-yuga? The answer given was this verse, Takta Sudhista Jastupsta Raja Lakshmi. The Navajogendra Samvad with Nimi Maharaj. So they told, who is a worshipful deity is Krishna himself, who is actually Mahaprabhu. Radha Krishna in combined form of Radha and Krishna is appeared in the form of Sachinandana Gaura Hari. So you should worship Gaura Hari. So who is a worshipful deity in Kali-yuga is Sachinandana Gaura Hari. Takta Sudhista Jastupsta Raja Lakshmi. This verse explains clearly. Mahaprabhu is running behind living entities. Krishna Varna Tushana Krishna. This is also one of the verses they said. The person who is intelligent will worship this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Kali-yuga. Those who are low intelligent, they're gonna run here and there, wander here and there, life after life, going here and there. Then maybe you'll get, maybe not. But if you take shot of Gaura Sundar, that's it. You don't need to do anything. Jata Jata Gaura Padara Vindam. If just you surrender yourself to Mahaprabhu immediately, Radha Prem will appear in your hearts. No need to do anything. No need to do anything. There are two kinds of way, of paths. Sanatana Goswami gave a beautiful example about that. One person was going to have darshan on the top of the Himalayas. Devbhumi, right? The Himalayas is called Devbhumi, the place of the demigods. So, when this person was going to the Himalayas, on the path there was a restaurant on the way. Before the rich man, they used to make restaurants to feed everyone for free. Like for free, it's like the pilgrims who could eat for free. So there are two kinds of arrangements. That person who says, oh, I prefer to cook myself and offer to my own deity because I don't know which kind of people are cooking or who are staying here. If the person is a Brahmin or not, who is cooking or things like that. Some people are considering, oh, this person who cooks is Shudra or Brahmana, how can I know? Or maybe they worship demigods or Kali or Durga. Like, which kind of prasad is this, right? Which kind of food? How do I know? So some people might prefer two kinds of arrangements for there in these restaurants. One is like if you want to cook yourself, you can. So the ingredients are given to you. You know, like rice, dal, oil, whatever you need. Because the Seriji means the rich man who are owner of the restaurant arranges whatever you want. Just tell what you need, make a list, and the pujari will give you all the ingredients for you to cook yourself. And then you can cook with your own hands. Personally, you can cook yourself and take prasad, eat. And then the other arrangement also, they also kept some prasada offered to Radha and Krishna, like some prasada of Radha and Krishna. You can also take the prasad directly, or you can cook yourself, depending on... So which one do you want? Which one you prefer? The prasad is already offered, the bhoga is already offered to Radha and Krishna. So what is the meaning? Those who want to follow Vidhi Marga, path of rules and regulations, they think, no, let's do ourselves. But those who are Raga Marga, oh, the prasad is already ready. So they eat with eyes closed, eyes shut, they just eat. The Raga Marga devotees, spontaneous devotion. So which one you want? The bhoga is already offered to prasada. The devotees of Raga Marga, they don't want to waste time. See, if the prasad is already offered, like the bhoga is already offered, then it's okay. Because you came walking from far away, if you have to cook yourself, it will take so much time. You have to make roti or make your own food. Then open the chapati, and roast the chapati, cook some sabji. Then it'll be like 3 p.m. But if the bhoga is already offered, laddu, kachori, fried stuff, sweets, so many things already offered to Thakurji. Many preparations, delicious, whatever you want to eat is there, already ready, the preparation. So which one you want? You tell me, which one you're going to eat? The bhoga which is already offered. The person intelligent will do that, of course. This delicious preparation is already ready. There's rasagula, there's sweets, there's everything. Raj Bhoga is like many preparations. Raj Bhoga means, anyway, some specific preparation, very. Oh, no, I'm a Brahman, I have to cook myself, and this and that. Then it will be 3 p.m. after you cook yourself and like this. So, a person who is intelligent will accept the prasada which is already ready. Sanatana Goswami gives this as an example, comparing Vidhi Marga, path of rules and regulations, and Raga Marga, path of spontaneous devotion. If you follow only Vidhi Marga, you're going to attain maximum Vaikuntha. And if you follow Raga Marga, spontaneous devotion, slowly you come to Goloka Vrindavan. So if you come to Sadhu Sangha, you don't need to do anything else. Do you understand? What? Like, wherever it's come from, what I have to do anything with that. The bhoga is already offered, so it just came, so just take it. So, I have to come to the feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In this Kali-yuga, who is our worshipful deity in Kali-yuga? Shachinandana and Gaura Hari. So everyone should memorize this verse. Takta Sudhista Suryaprista Raja Lakshmi. Explaining that Mahaprabhu is the supreme worshipful deity in Kali-yuga. And how to worship him, this other verse explains. Krishna Varnata Shah Krishna. How to worship Mahaprabhu? By Nam Sankirtan. You worship Lord in this age of Kali. No need to do anything else. This is the Mahamantra of Kali-yuga. By chanting Mahamantra, all these bhavas will appear in your heart. Even you will also get the realization of your own spiritual form. Swarupa realization. Until you don't have a realization of your own Swarup, you don't know also who is your worshipful deity. You won't know. But when you have realization of your form, of your soul, then you'll understand who is your worshipful deity too. Like when Mahaprabhu was in the South India, traveling in South India, there was one man who was reading, chanting the names of Ram. And then when he saw Mahaprabhu, he couldn't chant Ram Nam anymore. He started chanting Krishna, Krishna. Then he said, since I'm young, I chant the name of Ram, but when I saw you, I started chanting the name of Krishna. From my childhood, I only chant the name of Ram. But seeing you, the name of Ram is not coming in my tongue. Only the name of Krishna. Then Mahaprabhu said, because your worshipful deity is not Ram, is actually whom? Who? Krishna. But there was another devotee who for many years was chanting the name of Krishna. And when he saw Mahaprabhu, then he started chanting the name of Ram. And then Mahaprabhu told him, yes, your worshipful deity is not Krishna, it's Ram. So the meaning of that is that each jiva has a mood in your soul. And according to the moods you have, the worshipful deity will appear to you according to the moods. Means your soul has Swarupa Anubandhi Briti. What is that? Inherent nature of the soul of a specific relationship with God, special love towards Lord. Now this is like a potency, very small and subtle. Just like in a seed, everything is inside a seed. Imagine a mustard seed, you know mustard seed, for example. It's so small, right? But inside that mustard seed, all the potency of the roots, of the leaves, everything. But externally you cannot see. But when you put a mustard seed inside the soil, under the soil, and water it, it will sprout and slowly become a plant, and then growing more, and then the plant will grow bigger, and then you'll be able to see all the plants, you know. So in the same way, inside the heart of the soul, you already have the Swarup. If you're a devotee of Ram or Krishna, it's already there. Now you don't know, but it's already there. By doing bhajan slowly, by the influence of sadhu sangha, you're gonna realize your Swarup. Do you understand? Maybe you're thinking, oh, I'm the maid servant of Srimati Radhika. Maybe yes, maybe no, maybe you are. For example, now you're thinking, oh, I have Dasi Bhav, maid servant of Srimati Radhika, but maybe you can become the servant of Lord Ramchandra. Maybe this is your, nature of your soul. Doing bhajan slowly, the Swarupa of your soul will manifest. So you have to do bhajan. By doing bhajan in sadhu sangha, all your anarthas will go away, and then the Swarupa, the nature of your soul, will manifest. According to the Swarupa of form of your soul, then Bhagavan will also appear to you in that, will reciprocate and give a darshan according to your soul. Do you understand? So that's why first you have to realize your own form of your soul, Swarupa. First you have to know who are you, first of all. So you first should know about your own soul. Just like, for example, when the sun rises, by the sun rays, all the darkness goes away, isn't it? It becomes illuminated. And then you can see yourself and you see others as well. Do you understand? So, for example, you're walking in the dark night. You cannot see anything. You cannot see yourself. You cannot see what's in front of you. Can you see in the dark night? No. But when the sun rises, immediately what happens? You'll be able to see yourself and also see who is in front of you, whatever is in front of you. Ramanacharya gave a beautiful example. There was a blind man. So he was walking with a lantern. You know lantern? At night he was walking carrying a lantern. And then he was walking. After some time, one person asked him, can you see? He said, no, I'm blind. So why are you walking with a lantern if you cannot see? Anyway, what is the difference, right? The person is blind, so why he's carrying a lantern while he walks? Somebody asked. But the person told, yes, it's true, I cannot see, I'm blind. But other people can see I'm coming, right? No one will push me or hit me accidentally, because if I have a lantern, people can see me and see my body. Yes. If someone else sees me, then they will not push me or hit me. So that's why I'm carrying this lantern, so that people can see me and just dodge and not hit me accidentally. This example is really good, isn't it? So what is the meaning? You cannot see, okay, but doing bhajan slowly, when you have realization of your own form of your soul, constitutional form, the bhav of your soul will manifest. Then you will be able to also see your worshipful deity. So the soul has a Swarupa Anubandhi Briti, inherent, innate potency of nature of love towards the Lord. Some people it's Dasya Bhav, Madhurya Bhav, Vatsalya Bhav. So You should know yourself. You should know about yourself. Areba Atma Shrotavya. You should try to have darshan of your own soul, see your own soul. In English it said, self-realization is the best realization. You should have Atma Anubhuti, self-realization. If you not yet realized about yourself, sometimes you're going to Lord Ram, sometimes to Krishna, for example, sometimes to Shiva, oh Mahadev. So nice, okay. Oh Maharaj, we came here and we didn't have the darshan of Jyotirlinga. Okay, if you want, you can go have darshan, no problem. Get the mercy of Mahadev. The mercy of Mahadev is good or not? He's the best of all the Vaishnavas. Then you just wander here and there. Okay, but when you have the realization of yourself, know who you are, then you won't have desire to go anywhere else. Do you understand? So you should realize Mahaprabhu. What did I say? Realize Mahaprabhu. Who is Mahaprabhu? If you have realization about Mahaprabhu, then it's possible. You won't need to do anything else. Gaura Prema Rasaranaga. If you dive in the Prema of Mahaprabhu, you get Radha Madhav Prema. Just dip yourself in the Gaura Prema ocean of Gaura Prema. Just surrender yourself to Mahaprabhu. No need to do anything else. No need to wander here and there. No need to do anything else. Why you wander here and there? Just come to the feet of Mahaprabhu. And then, automatically Radha Prem will appear in your hearts. So you should be Ekanishta, loyal, one pointed to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Won't have any other benefit except Gaur Hari. The only real benefit is Mahaprabhu. No one will give beneficial to you except Mahaprabhu. In Kali-yuga, just worship Mahaprabhu, just worship him. With which mantra? This Maha Mantra. Come to the feet of Gaura Sundara, that's it. So which mantra you should chant? Gaura mantra. Which mantra? Gaura mantra. Gaura mantra and Gaura Gayatri. By chanting Gaura mantra and Gaura Gayatri, do you understand or not?
When Rupa Sanatan met with Mahaprabhu for the first time, by this mantra, he surrendered. Namo Mahavadana Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaurati Sai Namaha. Just surrender to Sachidananda Hari. No need to go here and there. Just one-pointedly take shelter of the lotus feet of Gaura Sundar. That's why, oh dear mind, chant the name of God. Remember his pastimes. Surrender to Gaura Sundar. Nothing else you have to do. Everybody chant Gaura, 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 Gaura.